Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tank.
I'm jvalentine.
Listen.
Sorry. This nigga here.
What's up, fool?
Close to my knees, it's crack.
Sometimes on the R&B Money Podcast,
Man.
intruders.
we have intruders.
I see, man.
Tyrese
Sweet
is an intruder.
lady.
Yeah.
Could she be mine?
This is the R&B Money Podcast. This is the authority on all things R&B, Jay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I
We got
have
a real one.
I have to say this. This brother is absolutely, and I don't say this about a lot of people, is absolutely special.
Agreed.
He is special.
I've had many of arguments about this man.
Special. I'm telling you right now, in a versus, he would be a nightmare. A nightmare. I'm speaking of no one other than Jeremih.
My dog.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, what's up, buddy?
I tell this story every time I see him. There's still a song.
I was with you, man. I was with you. We pull up to that
Paint
studio.
the city red.
Paint the city red.
Why I ain't put that out yet?
He said, I got you, Tank. I got you.
I wanted that song so bad.
Yo.
And I'm still waiting
Hey, man,
for
you-
any Jeremih
Hey,
record.
man, he know
Why
how
did
to
I put that song out?
he know how to butter the bread for sure, man.
Bro, you're just really, really good at what you do, bro. And I can honestly say, and not just because you're sitting there, I haven't heard a bad Jeremih song.
My dog.
I haven't heard that. And I've heard people say, hey, you want this song to be better? Put Jeremih on it.
For real.
For real. Heard that. You want this song to go to the top of the charts? Put Jeremih on it. That's been a real thing. How does that make you feel, bro?
I feel like that's what I'm here for, bro. If that's the case, it's my passion. When it comes to R&B,
Own it.
yeah. When it comes, it is what it is, and it ain't
Yeah.
what it ain't to me. So when it comes to R&B, I feel like it's been female dominated, and you know what I hate to just how to butter bread. That's one. You know what I'm saying? But reciprocated, you one of those too to me. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
Growing up, but I realized what I'm here. When you find out what you're here for, you stick with it and you get it to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
You're another one of those guys that can just do anything. Like, I can hear your voice anywhere. I can hear your voice in a techno club. I can hear your voice in a house club, hip hop, R&B. Like, I hear you everywhere. How are those checks? I know those checks.
I'm broke. Tell my baby mamas I'm broke, man.
If the IRS is watching, he doing bad. I just had to loan him $30. I just had to give money for gas. Ain't nothing going on. What's the road life looking like, bro? Are you on the road?
Are you back on the road cracking?
Man, I'd rather be on the mic than on the stage. That's me personally. But being on tour with 50 Cent last year, we was on a 100 city tour. He made me like wanna be on stage a little more. You know what I'm saying? And I never would thought I'd be on the stage for 100 cities straight. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
And I got signed since 09, so you know what I'm saying? I never been on that type of tour, that extreme.
Me neither.
But I like to go somewhere I never been, so that's what I was there for. You know what I'm saying? So luckily, being on there with 50 and Busta, man, I felt like I was supposed to be there.
Oh no, 50 really rock with you.
Yeah, that's my dog.
He
for real.
really rock with you, bro.
Since Down on Me,
Yep.
I don't know if nobody know, that's my biggest record. They think it's birthday sex. Down on Me is my biggest record.
Down on Me, every time I think of Down on Me, I think of the little kid.
Before stuff,
viral was viral.
That was, he knew what he knew. That's what I'm saying. All I did was sat back, and luckily, you know what I'm saying, in my deal with Def Jam, he helped that. You know what I'm saying? So,
wow.
Right.
Shout out to 50, man.
Shout out to 50. That's my dog,
man.
for real. Yeah.
And brother, shout out to you. We're back here having these small, short moments for the BET Awards, but we need a full moment. We need a full pod with you,
it
man.
has to happen.
Yeah, because what you've done and what you continue to do is just extensive, bro. It's just extensive. You deserve your flowers.
I'm here for it, bro.
And we want to give them to you.
My dog.
Come on, man. Keep it moving, man.
Let me take him, my dog.
Come on, man. Jeremih, y'all.
New single out. Hey.
Hold on. What's that?
Know this. New single out right now with
Chris Brown and
my dog, Chris Brown,
Bryson
Tiller. Make me wait on to make sure y'all get to know that, man. That's just a kickoff for the summer to me. So, make me wait on it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say. Like,
Yeah.
Y'all funny.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tank.
I'm jvalentine.
This is the R&B Money Podcast. This is the authority
Tell them what it is.
on all things R&B. You know where you at?
I do.
Huh?
I do.
We came to hang out with you.
She brought her bag with her.
Huh? She brought a bag with her.
Yeah. Yeah.
She flew on from up top to
Yup.
pull up on us from Toronto.
Toronto.
Uh,
Ooh, you got
Toronto,
it.
you know what I'm saying? Shantel May in the building. Welcome, young Dimples. What's going on?
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm really good. How are you?
Listen, we are awesome. We get to be in this cool room, BET Awards 2024. We get to chop it up, of course, with our peers, but we also get an opportunity to tap in with the new and the young and the dope essences of this R&B thing, man. So it's a pleasure to sit down with you. What's moving for you right now? I see you got a single that just dropped not too long ago.
Yup.
Talk to us about that.
I got a single out with Lola Brooke. It's called Love It Here. And then I also have a single out with Tone Stiff.
Ah,
It's
my
called-
God.
Yeah, your guy.
My God.
I seen the interview with you guys. That was cool. It's called 5 Minutes. Yeah.
5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens in 5 minutes?
5 minutes is really just about like being in a toxic situation that you know you shouldn't be in. You know, when you're with somebody and they're toxic and like it works, but only for 5 minutes at a time. And then for the rest of the time, it's war.
You got to get up out of there.
You got to get up out of there.
It works at 5 minutes at a time.
5 minutes at a time. That's it. Toxic.
Is this from experience?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm a heel girl now, but yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
It's my soft era now.
So
but
you say.
I promise.
No, that collab sounds dope. I got to download that. You and Tone sounds magical.
Yeah, he sounds amazing on that. He was incredible to work with.
And
Yeah.
what would you say your energy is? What is your vibe in terms of musically?
In terms of music, I want to just say my music's very truthful. Maybe you can't tell, but I'm a super introvert. I'm very shy. I just turn it on. So in my music, I like to just give vulnerability. So it's a lot of truth in there. It's a lot of stuff that I wouldn't typically say out loud.
Yeah.
You say it through your music.
Say it again?
I said you say it through your music.
Exactly. Yeah.
Outlet. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. We're here. Is this your first award show, or you've been to?
Yeah, it is. We don't really have stuff like this in Canada, so I'm so happy to be here and experiencing everything. They keep what am I most excited about? It's this, just like mixing with my peers and getting to sit down and talk with you guys, because we really don't have nothing like this in Canada.
Yeah, a room like this is like it's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that it's so many people here and people that do some of the same thing that the guard is down.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
And people are able to like interact. You know what I mean?
I've
In a
noticed
way.
everybody in here is just like so super supportive, whether they're a big name or just like somebody you're meeting today. Everybody's just like, hey, nice to meet you, which is completely different from Toronto as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, this is also a place to celebrate us.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yup.
our essence and our style and our excellence. So
Yup.
if they in this room, they better be about that.
Right?
2024 awards, BT Awards, what moment are you looking forward to? You going to the award show?
I'm not. I'm here and then I'm out real quick, unfortunately.
Are you going to watch it?
Of course.
What you looking forward to seeing?
Usher?
Talk the talk.
Usher? Yeah.
the talk.
Is he performing?
Ain't no telling what they doing.
I know he's being honored.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm sure he's going to probably jump on that stage.
He might have to touch. He got to.
I hope
He gotta
so.
touch it a little bit.
I hope so.
Your favorite Usher song?
Superstar.
That's a great choice.
It's a great choice.
What else is there? Like,
I mean,
there's there's a bunch, but like
you don't have to
for me,
call
that's
seduction,
all of it.
confession,
Climax.
All of it.
two.
all of it.
Bloodfests too.
All of tune after tune after tune after tune. But Superstar for me is like the one. Like that's the one that goes on loop.
Yeah.
If I listen to that, I'm not listening once. It's a few times for sure.
I love that.
Yeah.
Give me your outlook. Give me your future. What are your goals in this thing?
To just take this as big as I can. Reach as many people as I can with my music. Like I said before, I'm a super introvert, so like my music is really just an outlet for me to like connect with people, because I find it hard to do that just like in person and just talking. So yeah, I feel like I was placed on this earth to do music and really just give myself in that way. So as big as I could take it, really.
Well, go there.
Thank you. I will.
There's nothing stopping you.
For sure, for sure.
Not a thing in the world. And I promise you, there are at least 1 million people that feel how you feel.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean?
And that's what I connect with the most.
And want to hear it the way you're delivering it.
Right,
So
exactly.
you are needed.
For sure. I love that.
Yeah.
I see we're matching.
Is
The
it? I
glasses.
mean, you know, we.
You guys
we
got
grew.
the same ones?
No, we don't do that.
Why not?
He says y'all got the
What's wrong
same
with
one.
that?
No.
What's wrong with that?
And we just,
He got his own shit. I got it.
yeah, he just sit up.
Okay.
We're a group, but we wear different stuff.
I
But
love
listen,
it.
thank you so much for pulling up the R&B Money Podcast, R&B Money period as a whole. We appreciate you. We support you. This
Thank
is
you.
big for us. And we're going to get on out there to Toronto.
Yeah, come out. August.
They all booked me.
Caravana.
Caravana, I need some Caravana.
Come jump on.
We need to do some shows
I got
out
real
there.
homies from out there. So
Yeah.
I got,
Oh, okay.
My barber is from Toronto.
Your barber's from Toronto?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they ain't tried to book me or nothing.
Shout
Y'all.
out to Vince the barber, man. Yeah.
Like, I'll do a club. Come on, let's
You'll
do
do a club?
something.
Reach.
R&B. Y'all don't like R&B?
We love R&B.
Y'all ain't got
all
love
day.
for Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre?
Oh shit. Man.
Huh?
Y'all killing me.
R&B Money, y'all. Shantel May. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tank,
I'm jvalentine.
and this is the R&B Money Podcast,
Come
the
on.
authority
Come on.
on all things R&B. I was a little flustered.
All things. As you should be.
I was a little shaken.
Come on,
You know
lighten
what
it
I'm
up.
saying?
Lighten it up.
Because,
Lighten it
because,
up, brother.
because
Lighten it up.
although it seems light, it's really heavy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait with
here
that.
he go.
Let that
MC
simmer.
Hurricane.
Let that simmer.
Hey,
MC
listen,
Hurricane.
I got bars. I used to rap when I was little.
I
hence-
wish you would do that.
I'm not going to do it.
I
Not
wish
while
right
she here.
here. You
Not while
bet
she here.
not.
I will not. Ladies and gentlemen, MC Lyte in the
Hi.
Every time I see you, I'm like, you know,
Yeah.
you're really dope, right?
Thank you, Tank. That means a lot. 'Cause
And you've never.
I know you've got high standards.
I mean, it starts with you and your generation, because that's what I came up on.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I was taught excellence from a very young age. I was
Yeah.
taught to see what it looks like, what it sounds like, what it performs like, how it walks around these rooms. And you are still the personification of that. Still.
Thank you.
Along with being the soundtrack to excellence, you're the voice
Yeah.
of excellence.
Thank you.
We hear your voice when really cool shit is happening.
Okay. I like that.
Come,
Yeah. Yeah. I ain't
You
been
know-
there's nothing I've watched that was bogus, and then I hear MC Lyte. No. It's got to be fly.
Right,
It's
gotta be fly. You know, it's so crazy. People talk to me about this voice all the time, but the truth is, it's just mine. You know, like, and I have 4 sisters who have voices that sound just like mine, and so it's not something that I had to work on. However, the diction, of course, the pronunciation is definitely something that I've worked on since I was a kid, and my mother studied to be a school teacher.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, you're going to say that like this. No, that's not how you pronounce that.
Wow.
And go look that up. Don't ask me. Go find out the definition yourself. And so, yeah, just words. I think someone told me in a past life I was a scribe. It would make sense. Storyteller.
So have you narrated a TV show yet?
A TV show.
Like how everybody hates Chris, how Chris narrates
Oh, yeah.
the TV show. You would kill
Yeah, I
that.
would love
No, but what's interesting is we're pitching something like that right now. So
Okay.
we'll see.
And
We'll
a
see.
movie, you know how they have the
Yeah.
movie that narrates through the movie,
Yeah.
and I'll tell you how I got here. It's like those
Yeah.
moments, like
No, I'll come back on the show once we do it.
you're
I'll come
dope.
back on your
Please.
show.
Please.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
say, remember that time you spoke that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What's? I mean, I have to go back into this, or at least dive and ask the questions.
Yeah.
The rap world.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
What's
Are we
going
gonna-
on? Let me tell you,
talk
it's
to me.
it's a resurgence. You
Yes.
know, it is unbelievable. At this very hour, we have LL Cool J, Will Smith, Pete Rock and Common, the God Rakim, official Big Daddy Kane, and KRS-One, Slick Rick, all working on separate projects to drop in 2024.
That's amazing.
We need to flood the market with what we call good music and have a DJ be able to play a real set of the music. I'm challenging folks right now. We need a new title for the genre, because icons who make new music is not old school. So then what is it? If it's not
What is
old
it?
school, then what is it?
What is it?
Yeah.
Put that out to all your listeners and viewers. We need a new title for the genre.
Is it not just hip hop though?
Is it?
It should be hip hop, but because there's so many subgenres to
Okay.
hip hop, it would be great for us to even have a name for it. Yeah. So even though we have all of these different radio stations that kind of are specific to one or two of the genres, and then they give an hour of old school,
Right.
or
Right.
you know, we want to start our own. And I'm speaking on behalf of all the others.
Absolutely.
They don't know this. I haven't talked to them
Yeah, I
yet.
got
But,
you.
but I'm sure that we're through with our music being called old school, and the shit just came out.
It should not be called old
I just dropped a song today. It's called King King with Queen Latifah.
Yeah.
That's not old school
At all.
That's
At
new.
all.
It's right now.
It's
It's
brand
right now.
new.
It's right now. Maybe it's brand new. That the genre. Something gotta give.
I like.
He's thinking. Look.
I just love that you continue to make music.
Yeah.
And you continue to be present.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of times, especially in our culture, in our community, it's just expected that we go away.
Yeah.
I don't know why that is,
Yeah.
but it's expected in our community. That's like, oh yeah, you've done that.
Right.
Why can't I continue to do it?
Absolutely.
You let everyone else do it, but for us,
Yeah.
we don't take up space from
Right.
anything that's younger.
That is right.
Or you know what I mean? It's like, if it's great music, it's great music. When I was growing up, I didn't know how old the guys were who made Whoop There It Is. I had no
Right.
idea.
Yeah.
Or the Cha Cha Slide or whatever these songs are. Or
Right.
I didn't know how old MC Hammer was.
Yeah.
It didn't matter to
Good
me.
music
I
is
just
good
loved
music.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now it's like, Dad, you know such and such is. No, I didn't know that. I just like the song.
Right.
I like Lil Tyler. I
Right.
like Four Bats. I like, you know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
I'm a fan of music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm going to go listen to King King when I leave here so I can know what's going on with your new music.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's just
Thank
how
you
I
very
am.
much. The album is called One of One. It drops July 19th. I got a great cast of folks that I'm ecstatic about, and it's winning. I got Common and
Yeah.
Q-Tip and Mary and Money Long, Tony Braxton, like everybody came out.
Yeah.
Ghostface Killer.
Yeah.
Lil Mama, like Anthony Hamilton. The album is just fantastic. It's executive produced by Warren Campbell. He's
you
also
going
my
there?
pastor.
That's where you going?
Our
You going
brother.
there?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
also my
Yeah.
pastor. And when we sat down to give way to this project, he was just so open. I'm a new person. I'm renewed, recharged, and in the hands of Jesus.
Yeah.
And when I make a record, I want it to be reflective of that. And I don't want you looking at me because I did not say something or that I did say something. So if I want to say thank you in the middle of my situation, I want you to be okay with it. And he's more than okay. He's very supportive. It's just a great place to be.
That's great.
Oh, I love to hear that.
Yeah.
That's great. And
Yeah.
you just lined that up so crazy. I can't wait. That's going to be crazy.
Yeah, it's
Just invite me to the visual.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
When y'all
right.
shoot the video, let me be in the background. Just
Well,
do
it's rooted in a little more. You know what I mean? Like you can't be in there with your shirt off
Hold on, man,
acting
my shirt on.
crazy and
I'm at
this
my-
is, bro, you can't.
I prayed with my shirt off before. Jesus knows my heart.
Lord, forgive me.
He knows my
he
heart.
knows your heart. He knows your body.
Lord,
Your skin from your head to your feet.
Lord, I'm gonna put some clothes on, but now I just gotta talk to you real quick.
Hilarious.
We love you. We support you.
Thank
We've
you.
been for many moons, and whatever
Yeah.
you do, wherever you go, we'll follow.
Oh, I
And just
appreciate you
thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you for
Thank
everything
you.
you've done. Thank
God
you.
bless you guys. I'll see y'all soon.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
MC Lyte, y'all know what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tank,
I'm J Valentine.
and this is the R&B Money Podcast, the authority
Tell them
on all things
all things.
R&B.
Yeah.
We got some electrifying
Yeah.
new artists.
Yeah.
coming into the game.
Yeah.
That's
Shout out
really-
to all these artists that's been pulling up on us today, man.
shaking
Young,
shit
Fly,
up.
Yeah, got their braids braided up real fly, man. You know what I mean? They come,
Listen, he can step on stage right now.
Yeah.
The fit is ready for the stage
These
as
guys.
we speak. Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Levi.
Yeah, come on now.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
A true performer,
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
singer, songwriter.
I seen it for myself at the Peppermint Club.
Oh,
He didn't know I
shit.
was there, but I was
No, I
there.
didn't. I
'Cause
didn't.
as they say, I'm a ninja. So I appear and then I disappear. But I saw it.
Wow.
Come on, shout out to Grace James who made
Yeah,
sure I was
yeah.
in the building.
Yeah,
You see
Miguel,
it?
yes.
Yes.
Wow.
You are a true performer.
Thank you so
and I
much,
think
bro.
that, for people investing in artists, I think they love the idea of being able to, listen to music, in the comfort of our own home and driving in the car. But nothing beats the experience of hearing and seeing a song live by an artist and having them give you everything.
Yeah.
When you perform, you don't leave no stone unturned.
Thank you so much, man. I love performing.
Yeah.
I grew up watching MJ, Chris, Usher, all the kings of R&B, and that's my favorite part of this. The music making part is cool. The interviews is cool.
Yeah.
But what I live for is being on stage, man.
You want to get to that stage.
Always.
You're old school.
At every point, even when I'm writing music, I know I like records if I can envision myself performing them. So that's a very important part for me every time.
Like, I'm a musical director at heart. Like, that's where I come from, right?
I can see that.
Minister of music at church, like that kind of thing.
Yeah,
So
same
I'm-
here.
When I'm in a booth, when I'm singing a song a certain way,
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to make sure that when I recreate this moment on stage, like it lives the way I need it to live.
Yeah. I'm the same exact way, man. For me, go ahead.
No, you go.
I love the experience of it all, like creating an experience for people to get lost in. For me and my favorite artists, that's how it is with me. Like, if I see somebody and I can be mesmerized and forget about everything else that's going on, that to me is like a true concert experience. And I always aim to create that myself for people, anybody that comes to see me. Forget everything else that's going on and just like get lost in Josh Levi world.
What would you say your sound and style is?
I love that question. Genreless, honestly.
Love that.
Genres have always confused me from day one. I think black people should just be allowed to do everything and do it all because we can do it all.
Yeah.
So, of course, there's like a foundation of R&B. That's a part of who I am.
Yeah.
But I like to think that I have something for everybody. One of my most successful songs, Birthday Dance.
Yeah.
is-
Real viral.
Yeah. You heard it before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, man.
That's a R&B feel-good vibe. But I have a bunch of edgy shit. I have some alternative stuff. I just dropped a brand new song 2 weeks ago called Something More. That's, I guess, more R&B. But I like to think there's something for everybody.
Yeah. And I think that, like, you have to think that way. You have to be that way on purpose.
Yeah.
Because, I don't want to use they as a negative term, but they would love to box you in.
Always, man. I've dealt with that since I was a kid.
Yeah.
I've been doing music since I was 9 years old, and I'm 24 now. So,
You're 24?
yeah.
These young people so fucking talented, bro. This shit is crazy.
But so many points in my career. Be more this. You should do this. You should be more R&B. You should be more pop. You should be less this. You should. But I've always just said to myself, I'm a combination of everything. I'm just Josh,
Yeah.
But that's always what I'm trying to articulate in my sound, how layered I am as a person, so you can hear that when you press play and listen to the music. And I'm also sensitive to where people are. Like, I try to feel where people are in the world and what they need, what they want to listen to,
Yeah.
what they want to hear. And I think people right now want to feel good. Because there's just so much chaos.
They need to, yeah.
It's ghetto out there. So I just like to make people feel good. That's really it.
I like to get it.
The ghetto's good.
It's ghetto out there.
The ghetto's good, but when it's in the wrong areas,
No,
it's
you're
like,
right. You're right about that though.
So I just like to make people feel good.
I think you should continue on this path you're on unapologetically.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Continue to be everything you want to be.
Yeah. Nah,
Amen.
keep pushing, bro.
I promise
pushing.
you, like you don't even know we watching.
I had
You
no
don't even
idea.
know we see you.
Yeah. We literally brought up moments.
Like
what
I'm
I'm
like,
saying?
I'm-
Like,
I see him like this. Okay, I see what he's doing, and you're not doing it at an entry level. You're doing it at a high level,
Thank you.
and we see.
Thank you.
They see. It's not a matter of. I've been saying this all day. It's not a matter of if, just a matter of when. You're gonna look up, and all 20,000 of them people are gonna be there for you.
Amen, man. I receive that. I receive that.
And why not?
I have the utmost respect for you guys. So
Yes, sir.
someone like you guys seeing me and seeing the vision means a lot. And I really appreciate it.
You got it.
Thank you.
You got it. And we listen. Maybe we get in the studio. I know you're moving around. I know you got a lot going on.
You have
but
my number. I have your number.
You do. At one point, I'm off tour now. Jay's off tour. Yeah, like
Okay.
maybe we get in the
Up on
room.
us, man.
I'm with it, man.
Maybe get in the room. We call Agape and some guys, and we get in there and we just
Yes,
we act up.
I want the music director Tank to come out and just go crazy.
Yeah.
Just go crazy. And I want to come to the podcast and perform.
And we want to
Yeah.
give you a full pod platform.
Let's do it.
Because I think we love to tell the story from the beginning,
Yeah.
all the way till now. And you've been
I
doing
got
this
a
for
crazy
a long time.
story, man.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if a lot of people know it. I'm doing my best to tell it little by little.
No, we want to tell the whole story.
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
pull up.
You
All right.
pull up. We'll set that up, and in whatever time frame you want it, build it around whatever you want to build it around, and we'll make that shit happen.
Deal.
Make it happen, Kevin
Make
Holiday.
it happen, Kevin. Shit. He's one
He'll
of us.
make it happen. He'll make it
Motherfucker.
happen.
Josh Levi, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tank.
I'm Jay Valentine.
This is Jay Valentine.
Yeah, that's who I am.
Huh?
Yeah.
And this is the R&B Money Podcast.
Yeah, it is.
The
Yeah.
authority
Yeah.
on all things
Whole lot of money.
R&B.
Yeah,
Oh, a
yeah.
whole lot
All
of
them
money.
hits, you know what I
Sometimes
mean?
you got hits.
Man.
Sometimes you got money.
I wonder if he brought his Grammy with him.
I don't know if he brought his Grammy with him.
Yeah.
Sometimes you sing it, you write it, you
Man.
perform. Sometimes you do it all.
Let's got the Grammy.
Well, listen,
Man.
Elijah Blake got a whole lot of money. I know that. Elijah Blake,
Yes, sir.
what's wrong with you, man?
The very accomplished.
What's wrong with you, man?
Man, I had some great inspiration.
Why,
I'm telling
why are you so good? Tell
Man.
You know what? I did the homework. I studied niggas like y'all. And I
I
always
did
try
the
to
homework.
I always tell people the information is there.
Yeah.
When Prince and Michael were doing it, they were amazing, but they had to dig through crates.
Yeah.
Right.
They had to fly and find these 8 tracks, and with the internet, the information is there.
Yeah.
Like that album is Please Don't Go is there. Heartbreaker is there. I was warming up to the album cuts.
Wow.
Maybe I deserve. I still warm up. So the information for me is there. And when I see people not do the work, I'm just kind of like, there's no excuses at that point.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You've worked at a high level.
Thank you, bro.
And it's tough. It's tough to deliver on that level.
Thank you, bro.
It is tough. Like it's not easy
Yeah.
to
It's
deliver.
on call. It's on call.
That's having high level content on demand.
yeah.
Like, speak to your dial up and your process when you get in the studio with Usher or Rihanna. Like, what is your dial up process? Knowing that you're good, you're good, but now you have to be good for them in their space.
Man, one thing I've learned, and the best advice I could give anybody watching this podcast, because I know real R&B lovers watch it, is to be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Tell your truth, because what happens is Rihanna can go to anybody. But why did she call me? Why did Omar hit me this week and
Yeah.
say, I need you to go in with Justin Tranter? Like, what am I going to bring
What is
to
it
that
about you?
room?
Yeah.
And to
yeah.
be true to that. Because if I go in there trying to do what Fauntleroy just did or what somebody else just did, that's not what they called me for. Really find what your isms, things that make you quirky, things that niggas made fun of you about growing up. Those are the things that make you who you are. So for me, learning that, and once I really dialed that in, the calls kept coming. And then what happens is God is so good in keeping his promises. The availability was not there anymore because now your fruits are bearing, your gifts are bearing your own fruits now. So for me, I don't have to, it's all about quality as opposed to quantity. When I first moved to LA, I was doing like 5, 6, you remember them days.
Man.
I was doing like 5, 6 sessions a day. I was burnt out. But now I'll go and I'll do a record and I'll be like, this ain't really for me. Let me see if I can shoot this over to such and such. And this might work better for them. It's not really speaking to my story and my reality at this time.
You're working as I would interpret that in a more efficient
Yes, bro.
space.
Yes, bro.
Because I was there. I think all of us have been there where it's just been like, let's just make 100 songs.
Right.
With no rhyme or reason, just because we had the time.
And because y'all can.
We could.
Right.
But then we grew into a place where it was like, let's identify the purpose
Yeah.
of why we're in this room.
Right.
Yeah.
And let's nail it.
Right.
And that's a different type of way of creating. I used to
sure.
watch a guy by the name of Teddy Bishop do that when he was producing with Noontime. You know, they were producing blocks. It was so many producers. They had this big old studio. And I watched Teddy Bishop come in there with his briefcase and do his 3-hour block, make his music, not a bunch of tracks, like 4 good ones.
Right.
And then go home. Go eat his dinner with his significant other, not overthink it, and come back the next day. Do the same. And all 4 of those tracks would place.
Exactly.
Some of us was going there doing that 3-hour block.
Right.
Like next.
Right.
Next.
But
And
have
we
you
a-
noticed
we have a
them be
bunch
the
of
ones-
tracks sitting on the CD.
Exactly.
Teddy Bishop would make 4 tracks. 4 out of 4, 3 out of 4 gone.
Exactly.
So I love the efficiency in which you're creating.
Yeah.
I love the confidence in which you're creating, knowing what you bring to the table.
For
Because that's
sure.
a gem that I don't think anyone has given just yet on
There's
this
just an
pod.
excess of music, right? Like there's somebody told me it's like 80,000 songs come out a day. That's
Wow.
more if you combine
Wow.
all the music from like the 50s,
Wow.
60s, and 70s.
Sheesh.
All those decades combined in a day. Why am I going to now go listen to you? I know why I go listen to y'all niggas. When I'm a church boy. So there's a certain type of way for you to, information is information, but the way I receive it,
Yeah.
I need to hear that riff every now and then. I need to hear certain grunts. I need to hear melismas for me to receive.
Did you say melismas?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We're telling the
Come on,
same
speak on it.
stories.
Yeah.
But how are you telling the story? That's a part of your storytelling. So for me, I used to run from me being a church boy. I used to really run from it because I was like, doesn't make me less of an artist. The label, my first record deal made me feel insecure about it.
That, yeah.
Oh, he's just a church boy. But then I'm like, nah, but the niggas I studied, they was killing and they was church boys. Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I loved the Jodeci. They was church boys.
Right.
Better believe it.
So I'm like, let me lean in more on that side and not run from those things that people kind of use it to like disqualify me in a way. And that's when I feel like my audience was like, boom, I'm going to listen to you. I love Jivion. I love all these other artists. I love Bryson, but I'm going to go to Elijah because I'm going to get this from him. And then I'm going to listen to Jivion and get what I get from them. But when you try to be those other niggas, they're already doing it better because they're themselves.
Yeah.
So just lean into what makes you yourself more.
Nah, I love that.
Unapologetic.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. I just and now I'm learning like put more emphasis because we're in the studio so much, right? I'm taking time away from writing from other people because I really want to go back to my craft of like live singing. A couple bad performances. Like I remember starting off, I had a really good performances. No one cared. I'm like, y'all not really hearing like how I killed this Billboard performance. No one cared. Oh, great. One bad performance where it was like a peer in the music industry was like, yo, I need you. I don't know. I showed up. I'm like, I don't know what I'm singing.
Yeah.
Horrible. And the thing is, like certain singers know when they're not gonna have a good day and they do less. I was talking to Kim Burrell about this actually. That performance was so bad I called her Kim Burrell. I was like, I need your vocal coach. I
need your help.
I need your help 911.
Shit went bad.
Oh yeah, she prayed for me and got me. I'm going to see her in Texas next week. But most singers, when they're about to crash and burn, they stop themselves. Me being a Gemini, I actually do more. I don't know what that is. And Kim said that's me trying not to be defeated.
Let's see how far I can take this.
Let's see, devil.
Let's see, devil.
I came to dance on your head today, devil.
It wasn't the devil's fault that you missed.
You thought I was crashing and burning now. Wait till 15 minutes goes.
I will have the victory.
I will burn this whole building up.
And that's what I did.
Yes,
bro.
sir.
But I'm learning now. Maybe not as many sessions a day, maybe 1 or 2 sessions a week, like you were saying, like 4 songs, but focus on my
Your
discipline, my instrument, the discipline I had singing Saturday mornings in church and those type of things. So,
Well, now it's your time for you.
thank you, bro.
Selfishly,
Thank you, bro.
it's your time for you.
Thank you.
You take that and you do what you need to do with
Yeah.
it, right? Because you've earned the right to do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Yeah. Did you have a hard time with that? I have to ask this before I go because I always want to ask you this. Did you have a hard time?
I was selfish in the beginning, because I only wanted to write and produce for me.
Right.
And I was forced into a space to where I had to share the wealth because I was sitting on the bench. And it taught me something totally different. Like I learned so much more in that space of working with Jay, working with the underdogs, and working with all of these different artists and personalities and producers and writers. It taught me something so different than what I would have learned sitting in that room by myself,
Right.
leaning on, on my ideas that I thought were good, but I wasn't around enough iron to get sharpened
Right.
to that next space. And then when I got all that, then I went back to me
Right.
with all of that information.
Right.
And that's when you get Sex, Love, and Pain.
Yes.
That's when you get all of those moments after
Yes.
I rock with all these guys
Yeah.
and get all this information and we
Right.
started. That's how I get there.
I was 15 years old, signed to Songbook in a development deal. Me and Trey played, when we would go on rides, we played that project. And I'm like, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Like that, you don't
Trey
even know how
told me.
that
Absolutely.
was like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
soundtrack. That, when that came out, man, like no one was singing like that. No one was doing the melody. So like, I really wish more niggas told the truth in terms of what you did for the church boy in us, like the R&B niggas, because that's the root of it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you took it and made it to where we can communicate it in love songs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Before I could only
Yeah.
get that emotion from the Clark sisters or Daryl Coley, those type of people. But then when Sex, Love, and Pain came out, I'm like, oh, I can sing these lyrics.
Right.
You know what I mean? And my pops, he wanted to tell me to turn it up, but he's a musician, so he's like, wait, what that nigga just
What
do?
is it?
You know what I
What's
mean?
going on right there? What's
The chord changes. So my dad actually let me listen to you, but he wasn't
Right.
letting me listen to
Shout
nobody
out to
else.
Pops. Tell him thank you.
man.
Yeah, that's dope.
But I love what y'all are doing with this because I want us to reclaim our platforms.
Yeah.
And I love that you guys call it the authority because Jay, I met you differently. I met you
Yeah.
when you was helping niggas get on and
Yeah.
really so
Yeah,
then
yeah,
I'm watching the
yeah.
podcast and I'm like, oh wait, he was dropping music and this song that I love, that was him singing. He wrote this record.
Yeah.
So I love when we get to reclaim all of our abilities and we're not just made to be singular because that's not how life works.
We just can't stop.
Yep.
That's all it's about. We just
Exactly.
can't stop.
Exactly.
We have to continue to go so that eventually we can tell our stories the way we need to tell our stories.
Yeah, and we're protected in that space by y'all. 'cause
Can't nobody
y'all are-
tell the Jay Valentine story. Can't nobody tell the Tank story. Can't nobody
Right.
tell the Elijah Blake story
Right.
because we've earned a spot to be able to do it on the biggest platform and the biggest stage at this
Exactly.
point.
Exactly.
We've earned that. We played our, you know what I mean? We played our cards right.
Exactly, man. For me, you can't tell me what to do unless you've mastered that skill in that element. So for me, I'm going to always look at y'all as the authority because y'all are also artists.
Thank
Y'all are
you.
also producers. Y'all are also songwriters. So it's different. I always say there's too many critics and not enough credentials with this internet shit.
100%. Well, listen, we owe you.
Yeah, you got to
We
come
owe
back
you a
and do
full
it for
pop.
yeah.
This is
we
just
gonna-
a
we gonna
piece,
set
you know
it
what I'm
up.
saying?
Yeah, man.
Our BET Awards,
Well, let's do it
Awards
on the
coming
album.
up.
The album comes out August 2nd.
Oh, done.
Let's do
So
it.
please.
Let's do it.
done.
Answer
Let's
my
do it.
call, man.
Tasha, we're
Please.
doing
Come on, don't
Tasha,
play with
can
me.
we do it?
Don't play
Yeah,
on
with
the
me.
album,
doing it.
please.
We're done.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Ladies
Yeah.
and gentlemen,
Thank y'all, man.
Elijah Blake.
Yeah.